What's up, guys? So it is Monday, the start of a new week. We already went through Thanksgiving. It was crazy busy here. I had so much going on that I wanted to go live, but I feel like y'all would have been on with me for like a consecutive 5 hours because it was just non-stop going. I did a little clip. Hopefully y'all saw it, and there are a few recipes that I do want to share with you guys that I will do maybe later this week or next week, probably right before the holidays. But definitely, if you have any recipe that you want to know that you've seen, just feel free to reach out to me, and I can definitely give you the recipe and tell you my tips and tricks to how to make it. So today what I decided to do was, because we did have quite a bit of turkey left over, and if you guys ever have turkey, that day that we have it, I go ahead, we take it off the bone, and we did 3 turkeys, by the way, and we deep fried them. Well, my nephews deep fried them for me. But we had turkey left over, so what we did was we took it all off the bone and we froze it all because I knew I wasn't going to eat it all right then and there, and I could use it for other dishes. So today I'm actually going to do turkey pot pie, and I already put my chicken, because I'm used to chicken. You can do this with actually chicken, beef, which I've actually made beef pot pie before too. And I am cheating a lot today because I don't have time to make pie crust, but I do want to show y'all how to make pie crust, and I'll do that again another day. But I went ahead and boiled my turkey just to kind of defrost it a little bit, and I wanted that juice so that way I could use it for my roux. Because normally I would use a can of cream of chicken soup or something for the filling part of it, but I don't have any, so we're gonna go ahead and make a roux. And if y'all remember how to make a roux with me, it's equal parts butter and equal parts of flour, and then your broth or milk if you're doing like a cream gravy and stuff, which I might throw a little bit of heavy cream in there just to kind of make it a little more milky and creamy and stuff. But let me show you my turkey. Like I said, I threw it in the pot to kind of hopefully y'all can see that. As you can tell, I did do a different angle on the camera today. This is the turkey, and it's got some beautiful broth going, and this turkey was so tender and juicy, guys. If you've never had a deep fried turkey, I definitely recommend you do it. Do it once or try it, because it is delicious. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and get my roux going. Hopefully y'all can see that. Like I said, I changed the angle of the camera today because I wanted to see if this angle works better or not. So we'll just see. So I normally do about 4 tablespoons, but today I'm going to actually do 6 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to go ahead and cut it up a little smaller. It's not the best knife, but it'll get it done. So that's 6 tablespoons of butter. I gotta let that melt, and then I'll put the flour in there. Let me get my whisk. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. My niece is in town and the babies, so I was excited that they're here and got to spend time with them and had some family over. Made everything pretty much with the help of Julie, and Julie's sister came over to help. And then, like I said, the boys helped with frying the turkeys for me, because I can probably try to do a fried turkey one day, but they're kind of heavy. And I did season them, and I normally inject them and season them, and yeah, they're a bit heavy. So this butter is melting pretty fast and good, so what I want. And to this, all I'm adding is mixed vegetables and my turkey, and I'm using biscuits for the top just because I need this. I want it done quickly tonight. I'm trying to do a quick dinner, and I know everybody's hungry, and right now we're actually setting up our Christmas tree. We normally do it the day after Thanksgiving. That's 2, sorry, I gotta count real quick. 3, 4, 5, 6. Normally we set up the Christmas tree the day after Thanksgiving, but we do our Thanksgiving dinner on Friday. And normally, I think I've always done it on Friday just because I like our family to be able to go do what they need to do with their other family. As far as like my nephew, you know, they go to his girlfriend's house on Thanksgiving Day. My sister, she goes to her boyfriend's house. My nieces go to their moms. And so I want that, call me selfish, I don't want to share the day with, you know, half a day with them. I want them to be here the full day. So I do it like that so they can spend the whole day with me. And it works out perfectly for me. I mean, everybody gets to eat turkey two days in a row, but who doesn't? Because, you know, you eat leftovers. So, yeah, that's just my way of doing it. Sorry, guys. I went to go get some heavy cream to kind of put in there. I'm going to use heavy cream this time just because I want it to be a little creamier. And since I'm using the broth from the turkey, I don't need to use, I want something a little thicker than using milk. Altogether, I'm probably going to add maybe about a full cup of this heavy cream. So I'm going to turn down the burner. Probably should have separated some of that juice from the turkey broth. This is thick, very, very thick. All right, let me get a ladle. I'm just moving this really close to it so I can, and it's okay if some little bits of the turkey get in there because it's gonna go all together either way. Once it starts coming together, then you can add more and more, but I kind of just add a little bit at a time just so that way it's not clumpy and it comes out smooth. Just kind of constantly stirring. If you don't have a whisk, you can use a fork or just a big spoon. I prefer the whisk because it just kind of feels like it gets in there better. Oh yeah, see how creamy that looks? Gonna add a few more. And again, I do post these on my YouTube channel, and I do all the measurements on there. So hopefully some of y'all, I hope everyone is following me because I'm really trying to make a go out of this. This is something I'm enjoying doing, you know, talking to you guys, even though nobody's on right now, but I do enjoy, you know, going through my cooking and stuff, and it kind of gives me something to do. So that's actually really good. I'm actually happy with that. I'm going to taste this, see how it comes out. Hold on, let me grab a spoon. Sorry guys, I'm a little unorganized today. It's Monday and you know how that goes. It's Monday. Be careful when you taste, of course, because it is going to be hot. Okay, off the bat, I know it needs some seasoning. Find my good old trusty garlic salt. There we go. Garlic salt. I'm going to add probably about a tablespoon. I'm sorry, a teaspoon. A teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half. I'm a bit more on the salty side, so I like it a little more salty. So that's about, like I said, that's probably all it really needed. I might add a little bit of pepper just to give it some pepper. Man, I really wish y'all could smell this, guys, because it is delicious. It smells amazing. That's so good. Very, very good. All right, we're gonna go with a little more though, because I like, so let's say about two teaspoons of this. All right, that's good. I'm gonna leave that there. Guys, it really is delicious. All right, I move my camera. I know, it's kind of crazy. Let's see if we can figure this out together, guys. All right, so to that, I'm gonna go ahead and add some vegetables, and these are just the regular mixed vegetables that you can buy anywhere. I think I got these at Sam's. If it says great value, then yeah, it's from Sam's. Got some messages going on. Sorry, guys. Camera's falling. Hopefully it won't. Alright. I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. Alright, this is a pan I'm going to use, and I'm just going to lightly spray it, just so that way it's sprayed. Some cooking spray.
Do you use it so it won't stick or something?
Yeah. Alright, sorry, I'm left-handed, so sorry for the noise. I know that's can be a little irritating to some. Alright, so that was 4 cups of mixed vegetables. And now I'm going to get my pot of turkey and start putting some of that in there. Okay. Sorry, like I said, I'm a little unorganized right now. I don't know why. I think it's just Monday, guys. It's Monday. Like I said, we're trying to set up the tree and then trying to just kind of get everything going. I might have to cut some of these. So I got some new knives, guys. I got these at, believe it or not, Home Depot, which is crazy. And it came with a few of them. Some cute ones too. There's a small one right here. And then it has one that's like for, I mean, I read the package and it said what they were for, but I honestly can't even remember. Anywho, but yeah, I got all these knives. So I just need a small one right now. A cutting board. And I'm just gonna roughly chop this turkey and put it in my I'm usually working with my hands more, guys, so let me get some more chunks in here. Like I said, this turkey was fried up, and we did 3 of them. I couldn't believe it, but one of them was pretty big, and the other 2 were a little smaller. That's why we did so many. And we actually had quite a few people here.
Start doing ornaments?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
But can I
do the ornaments?
Mom said go ahead. Okay, so this is all the ornaments. These are for like a house.
There's ornaments in that box.
So put that on the other handle. Mom, this is for the oven handle.
What is it?
Oh, like another one right there.
No, those were where they had them wrapped, kind how much turkey I'm going to add to this. I might just keep some separate just in case somebody wants more turkey. Probably should have had all this done before. Sorry, guys. Most of this meat that I boiled is more of the dark meat, and some of it was on bones, so that's why it's taking me a little bit of time to get it all off. I'm trying to find the pieces that are already kind of little so I can put them in here. This is normally how it goes though for dinner. I think. Can I give them to them? I don't know. Ask Anthony. I think he got those. I'm not sure.
Well, I thought you got them.
And you can use as little or as much turkey meat you want, or if you're doing this with chicken or beef, which I have made a beef one before, and I have to say it came out pretty good. This is just like any kind of other dish where you're doing with chicken. A lot of times you're doing chicken pot pie or chicken and dumplings, which that's another recipe I'm going to do one day. And you just want to boil it, you know, let it cool down so you can handle it if you can. Got like a bone or something in here. Just kind of rough chopping it just to get it in there. Those pieces off.
Yeah, because it's really heavy. You sure found it good?
Where's that ladle? Let's go ahead and... I think that's probably a good amount of turkey in here. I'm going to mix it up just a little bit, just to make sure it's all worked in together. And like I said, normally I would cut up some onions and potatoes and saute them up and put them in here, but we're trying to, it's already getting late. Kids do have school tomorrow, so I'm just trying to do this as quick as I can. I'm going to move this out of the way so I can have more room. And for the crust, like I said, you can do homemade crust, which I have made before. Or in this case, I'm using some biscuits. And I'm going to actually cut them in half, I think, because sometimes I don't like the full-on big biscuits in there. Or you know how you can pull them, these are the flaky ones, so they kind of pull apart. So, you can separate them a little bit. That way you can have more. And if they overlap, that's okay, because you want them to kind of, they're going to be your crust. So, some of these might be a little thicker, some of them might be a little thinner. That one's a little thin piece, though. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to let this bake at the time that it says for the biscuits, because everything else is pretty much cooked. You're just warming it enough for the crust to get brown. So I'm going to just follow these directions. It says 350 for probably about 13 to 16 minutes. And that's it. And like I said, normally this is actually probably the maybe twice that I've used biscuits for the topping on these. I do use biscuits for my chicken and dumplings, but when I do the chicken and dumplings, I use the other kind of biscuits, not the flaky ones. So this is taking a little bit. See, I'm just pulling them apart to make extra and putting it in there. And you just kind of like you're playing find the layer. But as you can see, this one's a little thinner, this one's a little thicker, and that's okay. They can be as thick or thin as you want them. If you want to just put them straight on there like that, you can. I just prefer to have them a little bit thinner. Like I said, I have 2 cans, and if I need to overlap some of them, you can. Again, this is the easy way, and if you are worried about how to make your roux and you have cream of chicken soup, cream of celery soup, I mean even cream of mushroom you can use instead of using you know, the roux, you can do that too. And you can do this with rotisserie chicken, you can do it with beef. If you're doing beef, I think I've used like the beef stew meat. I think that's the only meat. Or chuck, any kind of chuck, something that's going to be pretty tender. You just cut it up, saute it up, and do it that way. Using the same method as everything else, using vegetables. And again, you can use onions, potatoes in here. I have a few more biscuits, so I'm going to separate them out and maybe cut some and put them on the sides. Just to kind of give it a little more of a crust. I don't know about you, but when I make it with pie crust, oh my god, that crust is delicious. It really is. It does not have to be perfect, guys, so
leave it to a politician to change the rules after the game's like that. Oh, this is a good thing. Sepala won't have to go as far.
Got a couple more.
Exactly. Just please.
That one was easier. I wish all of them were like that.
At the roadhouse in Chicago tomorrow. The governor's people have worked this all out. By all accounts, when Sepala arrives at Chitulip tomorrow, the
I want to get these corners for sure. Last one. Guys, the kids are watching Togo. I don't know if you've seen it. It's on Disney Plus. It's a really good movie with what is that guy's name? What's the guy's main character in that movie? So, this William Dafoe, he comes out in it. Anyways, so this is what it's going to look like before you put it in the oven. You got your filling, and then your vegetables, your turkey in there, and then the crust. So, as I said, I'm going to bake. My phone just flew. I was trying to put it on a new tripod. Anyways, I'm going to bake this at 350 for probably about 15-20 minutes until the crust gets brown. And then I will show the results in a little clip so that way you can see the final product. Sorry about that. Phone just kind of flipped out of hand. Anyways, but I want to show you all the tree real quick. Hold on.
The mini,
it's so pretty. So pretty. Kids are decorating. It's very pretty. Oh, y'all put the sparkly lights on there.
These are for the mini tree, right?
It's so pretty.
Mom, these are for the mini tree.
Well, thank you guys for watching. And as I said, I'm going to post the end results of the pot pie when it's done. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Later this week, I might do some cheddar broccoli soup, but with a twist. Maybe add some chicken in it. I don't know. I'm a little crazy like that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll put the recipe with my measurements and stuff in my description on my YouTube channel. So thanks guys. I'll see y'all later. Bye.